Hi guys, hope you all are doing good. So in the previous videos we have learned about double linked lists, right? So we have learned how to create them, how to traverse them, how to insert them, how to insert nodes and how to delete the nodes. And today we are going to start a new and very interesting topic, that is circular linked list. So introduction to linked list. So don't worry, I will explain everything from the beginning using very simple words. So without any delay, let's begin our today's lectures. The first one is, what is a circular linked list? So first let us remember a normal single linked list. So let us remember it. Suppose we have linked list. Suppose 10, 20, and 30. So this is our initial linked list. So we can represent it like this actually. So we can represent it like this: 10, 20, 30, null. So this is the our single linked list as per our definition, as per previous videos knowledge. So the first node contains 10, and the second node contains 20, and the third node contains 30, and the last node points to the null value. Why? So because there is nothing after the last node. So 30 is the last node, there is nothing after the last node. So instead of making the last node point to the null, we make the last node point back to the first node. That means last node points to the first node, we are deleting this null. So instead of point to the null value, we are point to the first node. So that's why, so it looks like this: 10, 20, 30 is connected to 10. So now we had a circle. So right, we have circle. So 10, 20, 30 and first 10, 20, 30. So this is the actual circle. So that is why this is called a single link. This is called circular linked list. So this is circle because it gonna make circle operation. So after the last node, we are going to the first node again. So in this circle linked list, we don't have any null value. So that is the main. So why it is actually a circle linked list? Why it is circular? The name itself gives the answer: circular. So let me write here: circular. Circular means you know all know. So circular means sometimes that goes around in a circle. That's it, circular. So imagine a group of children standing in a circle actually. So let me write. So children 1 stand next to the children 2, and children 2 is stand to the again children third child, and third child connected back to the this first children. So it will look like this: C2, C3. So they both will be, I mean, it gonna be like this. So C1 holds the hand of C2, C2 holds the hand of C3, C3 holds the hand of C1. So in a circular form. So this is all of the circle linked list. A circle linked list works exactly in the similar way. So the last node connects back to the first node. That's the main reason. That's it. Nothing. So last node is connected to the first node. That is why it is called circle linked list. So let us see the most important difference. The most important difference we are going to see. So in single linked list, normally in a single linked list, it will be 10, 20, 30, right? So this is a, it's gonna consider null value. So this is the single linked list. So when it comes to circle linked list, it's gonna be 10, 20, 30, and point to the first node. So what actually changed? Only one important connection. In a normal single linked list, we are connecting the last node to the null. In a circle linked list, the last node points to the first node. That's it. So the last node points to the first. That's the difference between single linked list and circle linked list. So this is the most important thing you need to remember. So let us understand the nodes. So it is same as in the single linked list as well. So let me revise it. Suppose we have three nodes: 10, 20, 30. So these are our three nodes: first one, second and third one. So okay. So each node has two parts, right? So each node has two parts. So the first part stores data. So data. So the second part, what about the second part? Can you guess it? Yes, the second part stores the address. So the address of the, what address of the, yes, address of the next node, right? Address of the next node. So that's it. So these are the two parts: data and address of the next node. Node 1 is 10, right? So data is 10. So next node of first, next will be node 2, that means 20. So data is 20, and next will be of 20, of next will be 30. So node 3, so node 3 is what? 30. Okay, now data is 30. So next, so in the circle list, it will gonna backward this same. So the circle linked list. So notice something important: node 3, that 30 does not have next null. That's the main difference. Instead, node 3 points to the back to the node 1. That's the circle linked list connection. Instead of 30 is point to the null value, it is point to the first node. That's the main difference between single linked list and circle linked list. Hope this lecture is clear to everyone. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. So thanks for watching and see you guys in the next lecture.